Hey guys, it's Brenna, and I'm gonna go ahead and go to home. This is my home. As you see, this is the logo for my home. It's very simple, but Best Buy is pretty simple in the graphics and everything that they use. This is my application. So I did get to change the this like I mentioned last week. I was trying to change this so it had a blue background, but I still haven't figured out how. I think it would look better, but I still haven't figured out how. As I said, I think it would look better. But I think that would take hours upon hours to actually physically do. I've had a lot of the branding done since week 1, so it's kind of hard to change that. See. I think I did change a few things. Come on. Oh, yes. I noticed that some of the buttons weren't consistent in what they said, and I wanted to make them simpler. I wish I could, like, double up what the buttons say so, like, they were thicker, but I can't figure out how to do that. So, like, they were, you know, add new mobile customer down here. So, but one thing I did add was this little thing. So basically the same thing, just very tiny right down here. But basically a lot of it is still very simple because a lot of the functionality overall still hasn't been done because that's going to take a lot of streamlined code to get done. This is still the Best Buy yellows against the Best Buy blues, and the bluish gray is actually on the website. If you look on the Best Buy website, right here, it's actually the same color. This is pretty cool, and I think it'd be really awesome to figure out how to put a gradient in the background. I'm not really sure how to do that, like it has right here on the buttons. It goes from a tiny to lighter blue to a little bit of a darker blue. And as you see, they're very, very simple, very flat on the website, which is kind of very consistent with what I wanted to keep across the application, because this is a Best Buy application. Very simple, very easy to use, but obviously I wanted to keep the branding. I wish I had the time to drill in and get the physical dynamic code working, but that isn't a requirement for this month, and I'm going to wait till 2 months from now to get that physically working. I'm really hoping to get that done eventually. So that's going to be kind of awesome. So hopefully that'll happen. All right. Let's see. Is there anything else? What went well and what didn't go well? Well, obviously I had to use storyboards. That one pretty decent. It wasn't horrible. See what aspects of your are best presented as native components. A lot of it is literally the table view. So I wouldn't have been able to do this with Java. I don't know how I would be able to do it with Java. That's why I'm doing it as native. Because last month I figured out that this is how I'm going to be able to do it. I'm trying to research on how to add a menu somewhere in here so that I can pull up other information like for Best Buy Mobile, Verizon coverage maps or Verizon plans, etc. Because we are what we call a connectivity business group. Obviously, we're Best Buy, so the unique brand. See, aspects of your application integrity, functionality, is like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to answer that question. How satisfied are you with the experience and performance of the class? I'm really happy. I wish I could get more into functionality, but that's not what this class is about. It's about brand design and brand functionality, brand usability, and all that stuff. So that's what's really, really, and truly important. And I've gotten amazing feedback from everybody who's used this application, and I actually have a few new people. To test this application out. I have a guy from Massachusetts who just came into my store, who's new, and I'm going to test this application out on him. Completely new dude from Best Buy, who's worked for Best Buy before, and it's going to be really amazing to be like, hey, this is what I'm doing. So this is going to be something really awesome to be able to be like, this is what I'm trying to do. What do you think about it? Well, I guess I'm kind of jabbering on too long, so I'll let you go. It's Brenna for MUX 2 or 1402 or 214. It was really awesome working with everyone. Have a wonderful weekend.